Live from Elgin, Illinois, High School Cube is proud to present high school basketball. Tonight, we've got a wonderful crossover matchup for the Upstate 8 as the Storm of South Elgin will take on the Larkin Royals. And tonight's game is brought to you in part by the good folks of Nike. Hello, everyone. Along with our producer, Jeremy Hayes, I'm Jeff Myers. Kyle Bolt with us. Welcome to High School Cube, the #1 social streaming platform dedicated exclusively to high school. Kyle, we've got a matchup here of teams having differing season. The Storm 0-9 in their Valley division of the Upstate 8 and 5-15 on the year. The Royals 18-3 and 8-2 in their portion, the River division of the conference.
But like anything else, you throw those things out, South Elgin, Larkin, Bartlett, all those U46 schools, it's great opportunities to go head-to-head against each other. And again, we saw a great game here Saturday night as the Royals defeated St. Charles North and pretty much handled Quentin Payne pretty well. And so we expect a lot of great things out of this Larkin team as each game progresses towards the playoffs. Do not see them to let up at any point during the chance here. We got our national anthem is going to be brought to you by Allison Carpenter. She is a senior here at Larkin High School, and she'll be presenting our national anthem along with Hampshire Post 202 and Hampshire VFW Post 680. And so we'll look forward to that and enjoy.
All right, Allison singing live, as you mentioned, Kyle.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so coldly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, nice job by Allison. What year in school is she?
She is a senior here, Allison Carpenter. Very nice job.
All right, again, young South Elgin Storm team you'll see tonight. We're going to see perhaps as many as 2 freshmen start, Kyle, for the Storm, and as many as 4 will play in this game. For the Royals, they're steady 5 right now. Drew Jones and Dad Tim Jones, the coach of the Sabres, in attendance here tonight. Also on the South Elgin side of things, instructor Jim Harrington, in the Hall of Fame, coaching wise for the state of Illinois. The legend Jim Harrington in attendance here on this night. Drew Jones, Kendale McCullum, Brayden, Royce, Quentin Ruff, and Quantice Hunter will be the 5 for the familiar Royals. Let's take a look at this South Elgin squad here because they're going to see some unique names. There's Matthew Smith. Matt Smith, Becca Smith's brother, sister we should say, is his sister. He'll start at 1 guard. Also, we're going to see for them Matt McClure and Matt Padron. 3 Matts will draw the starting assignment. Matt McClure, a junior. Matt, the other, is a senior. 42 will be Robert Grant, who is in amongst the area leaders in rebounds. And we also should see the veteran Ryan Lundy. So they will start 1 freshman, Kyle. They did start 2 in their most recent game against Bartlett for these young kids. Matt Smith, a 5'10 freshman, a class of, are you ready for this? Class of 16 he is. Think about that. Class of 16, that used to be the old movies. When somebody would say, I'm class of 16 Harvard, we would giggle. We're redoing that again. Class of 16 is Matt Smith. And again, a very rebuilding year with the great star, Mr. Wells, injured for the Storm, Kyle.
Yep. And there's the Larkin Royals. Jeff, go ahead.
Quantice Hunter is averaging 16.1 points on the season. Kendale McCullum is now over 11 points, 5.1 assists, 3.8 steals. Drew Jones had a great game last time. We talked with him on the post-game on just 72 hours ago. Quentin Ruff has more than 55. He's got 55 threes on the season. does he not? And he has an average of 13.2 for the year. He's got 52 threes, trailing Ari Williams by just 14 threes in the total of the season. So a good season for Mr. Ruff, of course. And we're ready to go.
And tonight's officials are Mr. Larry Clinton, Dave King, and Scott Vandermoon. And talking with them before, they have gone back and watched the games on High School Cube, and they enjoyed just as much as the players. They're using that themselves as kind of critiquing how they are and so forth. And one of the guys said the last game he was able to watch, the most exciting one, was the Elgin Larkin double overtime game. And he thought the announcers were fantastic, and I didn't lead him into anything.
That's back on December 12th, of course. Viewed by 2,063 folks. It was on High School Cube in the 56-53 2-overtime game. With that in mind, what do you got for us, Cal?
No, go ahead.
With that in mind, of course, we have a rematch. Elgin Larkin, 72 hours up the road on this busy week.
And sitting up there in the far corner is the head coach, sitter, and assistant coach, Howard, from Elgin, doing some scouting tonight as well. Our third man in the booth, as well as I like to say, is our PA man, and that's none other than Matt Schindel. Jeff, take it away.
All right, we've got lots of dignitaries here on this school night. Tip is controlled by the Royals. Quantice Hunter will dish it back to Kendale McCullum. And McCullum, the 6'1 junior, will bring it up. Swings it right side, he does, to Ruff. Ruff dribble drive into the lane, will dish it. Andrew Jones wing. Popper, Drew, shot, no. Rebound, Royce. Brayden, no. Try it again. Who's got it? Grant. Grant pulls down 6.9 boards, pulls it down. Outlet to Lundy, he will, for South Elgin, and they get it back to the young freshman, number 15, Matthew Smith. Smith, spin move. Again, Becca Smith is the sister. Down deep to Grant. Ronald in the lane. Shot, no. Drew. Showtime on the board. Outlet to Kendi. McCullum bounce it down low. Royce up and in. Brayden Royce. Averages 5.5 rebounds this Royce, coming off of one of his better offensive games of Saturday night. Far side with the basketball. That's going to be Matt McClure, the 5'8 junior. We hear a whistle on the far side.
Just knocked it out of bounds. Still maintain possession. South Elgin.
You can just feel the excitement of the crowd here tonight, can't you? 2-0 it is. South Elgin will inbound on the far side. Matt Padron will do so. 5'7 senior. He'll get it to McClure. McClure, the lefty, double teamed in backcourt. Gets it to forecourt now. Skip pass near side to the freshman Smith. One-on-one with Kendale McCullum. Should be a good matchup. Knocked away and lost. No, last touch by Kendale. South Elgin will retain, Cal. They'll inbound in forecourt on the near side. It'll be done by Matt Padron, the little pint-sized 5'7 lad. There's a good look at a number 22 for the Storm. Inbounding to Matthew Smith. Picked up again. You saw it last time. We'll do it again. This time they go falls down to the hardwood and a held ball situation with the arrow pointing towards South Elgin. A lot of action early here, Cal.
And so far the ball's bounced South Elgin's way. On the last one here was clearly dropped right on the hands by South Elgin, but yet they called it off the hands of Larkin. And in this last play here, they felt they traveled, but they called it a jump ball. Favors South Elgin.
Smith inbounds to Ryan Lundy. Lundy to Grant. They're two big men. Smith landed three, rejected by Kendale McCullum. A maturing process for the Matthew Smith freshman for South Elgin, playing against now the seasoned junior, Kendale McCullum. Try it again, South Elgin. Unable to get a shot away, but they basically had 4 possessions now here at this time. Inbounding, Lundy. Out on top, let's do it again. Smith, McCullum swings it now near side. Dish it goes to McClure. Back to Smith. Can he get a shot away? Back far side to McClure. The lefty dribble drive. No advantage. Low down pass goes to Padron, who puts it up and in. And we're tied at 2 after all that. 4 possessions in the basket. 6:10 remain first quarter. McCullum out on top, around to pick by Jones. Near side dish goes to Hunter. Quantice will be fouled, it looks like. See, that was whistled on for the Storm. Quantice Hunter again.
Matthew Smith.
The freshman, Matthew Smith. Inbounding underneath, it will be McCullum. McCullum will inbound to Royce. Landed 3 for Brayden. No rebound. Taken down by no one. Tapped by Jones. No. Out of bounds. Last touch maybe by Lundy. It is. So the Royals will retain possession of the basketball down low. Tied at 2. We played a minute 58 here. And our thanks to our sponsor, Nike, on this night. Brayden, we should say a long jumper right side. No rebound. Lundy. Lundy got half of his 4.9 boards already. Tied at 2. Here comes Matthew Smith around to pick by Grant, there's a long jumper that will be not good by McClure. Rebound put up and in by Robert Grant. So he gets the lead now for the Storm. Storm has yet to win in the Upstate 8. This is a crossover game. Royce, no. Rebound, Lundy. He's got lots of boards early. Lundy, outlet far side to Matthew Smith. Here we go again. 1-on-1 time with McCullum. See how the freshman does it. Leaning forward. Right of the key. Bounce it down low. He goes somehow to Grant. Shot up and in. Lucky bounce there, and they got the 2 points. The young Storm on top of the veteran Royals. 6-2 here early. Jones, far side of the basketball, Ruff. Ruff with the 52 threes on the season will take a long 2. Yes.
Nice
Ruff is
soft
first
touch
2.
again.
It indeed. Ruff with that 13.2 average, 6'4". After the Storm had scored 6 consecutive points. Far side with the basketball, McClure in the lane. Offhand shot for him. He's a lefty. Shot no. Rebound, Grant. Robert held up. And now it will be a held ball situation. Arrow pointing towards Larkin. The Royals will bring it up. And here comes Daniel McFadden in, the 6'5 sophomore, big number 50, Kyle.
We've not seen him in a while. Unfortunately, had to take a little time off for some team rules and so forth. But certainly glad to be back in uniform. Talked to him before the game, and he's pumped and ready to get back there and show the coach that he's earned a spot back.
He has played again after Christmas, Kyle, but never in a starting role. This is an early appearance for him. Kendi in the lane. We hear offensive charge. Player control foul on McCullum. Turn it over, Larkin. Storm brings it up. The young Storm on top by 2. 4:35, first quarter remaining. Our producer, Jeremy Hayes, tonight. Kyle Balt with us. Yours truly, Jeff Myers. Coach Carter off the bench, instructing right now. Far side, the freshman, double team. He loses it. McCullum the steal. Lob it. Showtime. Jones, no. McCullum, tip, yeah. Kendi for 2. We're knotted at 6, Kyle.
Great offensive play there by the Royals.
That's Justin Howard, another freshman in there, number 11. Down to Ronald. Shot, no. Follow up by Lundy, no. Rebound, McFadden. He lost it, gets it back again. Daniel outlet McCullum. Here come the Royals. Down the lane, McCullum. Kendi shot, no. But he's fouled. He'll get a couple of shots. So Justin Howard, 5'7", 135. Class of 16 as well, Kyle. 2 freshmen out there. Unless they've taken Smith out, they have. No, he's still there. So Howard and Smith, if you might, are the freshmen out there for Coach Taft's young squad. Shot, no. And here comes another guy in off the bench.
Kendale McCullum at the line, and number 2, Derek Streety, now in for the Royals.
Jake Amrine has checked in, number 35. He is the 3rd freshman, Kyle. We expect to see 4 tonight.
And Justin Howard is in the ball game there for the Storm.
Second one, no. Rebound taken down by freshman Jake. Outlet to freshman Justin Howard. Howard will bring it up. Howard being guarded there by Streety, who's in there now. Streety and Howard. Howard across the line. Bounces off a body. McFadden the steal. He'll be fouled almost. Nothing called. Amrine gets it back to Howard. Howard to McClure. McClure in the corner. 3, rims it, no. Tapped out from Jones. Kendi. Here comes Ruff. Ruff fall away, Jay. No. Who's got the rebound? Hard work in South Elgin. Yes, they do. Lundy. Outlet McClure. McClure bounce it down low to Jake. Back outside to McFadden. 1-on-1. He'll wait for traffic to go by. He gives it to Showtime. Jones in the lane. Offhand. Puts it up and in. 8-6. 6 in a row. They throw it away, almost tracked down by McClure. Storm down by 2. Bullet pass down low. Lundy. No. Rebound. McFadden lobs it far side for Ruff. As Larkin's running out. Ruff land of 3. Short. Rebound. Who's got it? South Elgin and Lundy, who's over his average now with rebounds. To Smith to Howard. And the freshman combo will bring it up. Larkin student section standing on that far side chanting right now. Near side goes to Smith. Smith will have it knocked away. Last touch by hard-working Kendi McCullum. Inbounding in backcourt far side, Kyle. And it's Royce
back in the ball game.
Royce and Quantice back in. Sitting down, it's going to be Ruff and Jones. Again, Tim Jones, Streamwood coach in attendance watching his son. The coaching staff, Coach Howard, sitter in attendance for Elgin High here tonight.
Steal.
A steal by Streety. Streety, Derek, blind pass to young Smith. Freshman Smith, will he bounce it down low? He will. Shot up and in by Lundy, who's active tonight. Lundy's got 2. We're knotted at 8. It's big McFadden. Daniel misses it. Rebound, put up and in by McCullum. McCullum put that in, did he not?
Yes, he did.
Sir. So he now has 4. Here comes Howard, the freshman. Throws it away. Last touch by Hunter.
Jason Barnhart now into the ball game here, and he'll replace McFadden.
6'3" senior, so McFadden gets a couple of minutes of work.
Number 32, Jacob Hicks in for the Storm.
All right, he is a senior.
As McClure sits down.
Jacob.
And again, here we go, the shuffling of the cards again here for the Royals.
Hannibal
For that
Marshall.
Royal flush. Hannibal Marshall's in.
That's right, Hannibal Marshall had 3 points in the victory on Saturday night, as you know, after he had 10 points in the victory against Streamwood.
But I won't lecture you about that.
No, don't do that. Here inbounding, they will throw it away right into the hands of Barnhart. To Hannibal Marshall, to Streety in forecourt. 10-8 the lead is for the Royals. Lob it too tall for Barnhart. He needed to be 6'5" on that one, Cal, not just 6'3". Turn it over, they do. 2:08 remain in the first quarter here. Larkin on top by the 2. We've been tied at 6 and at 8 in this quarter. Inbounding Howard. Howard will inbound far side and get back to Matthew Smith. Always lurching forward with the dribble for the young freshman. Matthew forward, backward. You see it spin around. He's got that movement, doesn't he? Fling it here now to the Jacob Hicks lad. Hicks will dish it down low, knocked away and stolen by Streety. Streety double team. Derek will bring it out. We hear a whistle. Some kind of wrap-around foul there for the Storm.
That'll be on number 35. He pronounced him Amarin. I'm going with Ammerheim or Amrine.
Amrine, you were going to go with. Either way, we're close. Amrine.
If we're wrong, we'll hear about it.
H-E-I-N. Yeah, we'll get that call. Streety. That's all right. Jake is a freshman as well. Good young squad for Chaz Taft and the troops. There's going to be a foul.
Nice move down the lane there by Jason Barnhart.
For Coach Taft, this would be his record at South Elgin is 91 and 99 since the school opened up. Of course, Jim Harrington in attendance here was going to coach the varsity, but decided not to. Still teaching at South Elgin, but will retire after this calendar school year.
And he says he's going to spend a lot of time traveling as Jason Barnhart steps to the line. He was fouled by Jacob Hicks.
All right, as you spoke with Coach Harrington, we might hear him on the post game, along with Coach Carter from Larkin, of course, and a player. Got a special halftime guest for us. We'll set up in a while. Barnhart, second toss, as the crowd is hushed till we find out who that is. Here's except for the guys behind us here. Everybody else is hushed.
Anticipation.
Jason
Finally.
Barnhart now in the scoring column. He is the 5th Royal to score on the night, 11-8. Howard with the basketball, the freshman. Got it by Streety. Streety the junior. Spin around by Howard. Howard dish it near side now to Smith. Smith is guarded there by Quantice Hunter. Down low, spin move. They work it. It's Grant. Off balance shot. No. Rebound. Lundy has it. He'll go back up again and be fouled. Hard working Ryan Lundy has got 4 points and he's going to go to the line. 11-10 gives us a chance for another tie.
Right now, both on the offense and defensive side of the ball, the Storm is just out hustling the guys to the board on the rebounds as they lead 11 to 7 right now on rebounds.
Rebounds, good job on that. Lundy will try to tie it up. We were tied at 6-8 and now not 11. Rebounds taken down by the little guy out there, Jacob Hicks, the 5'8 lad. Far side with the basketball, hitting that looks like Howard, the little guy as well, almost taken away, held ball again. This should go towards South Elgin, it will. 1-1-1 remain in the first quarter. 11-10 it is, South Elgin with the basketball.
And Showtime Jones is back in the ball game.
All right, so Barnhart's in. Well, he was already in there as Royce goes out for a moment. Hannibal Marshall will be defending right there, looking to throw it in as Hicks to Grant, back to Hicks. Jacob too far under, he'll get it. Smith land of 3 for the freshman. No rebound taken down by Hannibal Marshall. Malik will bring it up, far side to Streety. Streety tippy toe, back to Hannibal. He's not afraid to shoot. Hannibal spins around, goes to Showtime. Jones will dribble with the right hand, now left, back with the right. Fling it on that far side to Streety. Streety guarded by Howard. Streety fakes left, goes right. In the lane, shot up, in. Streety for 2. His first 2. 13-10 Larkin, down to 40 seconds here in the quarter.
Again, the pressure defense starting to pick up a little bit more here for the Royals.
Howard bounce it down low to Grant, gets it eventually. He puts it up in. Nice move there by Robert Grant, who leads the way with 6 for the Storm. 25 seconds. Final shot time here, you would think, for the quarter. Jones, near side dish it goes to Quantice Hunter. As I said, Hunter will dribble drive. Grant the rebound. Outlet Matthew Smith. They've got 14 seconds. Smith coast to coast. He'll be fouled. Blocking foul against the Royals. 13-12. Larkin on top.
That'll be on Andrew Jones.
It is on Drew Jones, whose nickname, as we know, is Showtime, the 6'6 junior. Not in the act of shooting. So inbounding underneath their own hoop, it will be Matt McClure, the 5'8 junior, with 12.3 seconds remaining in the quarter.
McCullum and Ruff back in the ball game.
Lundy. Howard knocked out of bounds by Streety. Make it by Kendale McCullum, as you mentioned, back in there. 8 seconds remain in the quarter.
Nobody wants to take the ball out.
Finally, the little guy, Jacob Hicks. I'll do it. I'm the senior here. Jacob wearing number 32. We've seen this pose before to Lundy. Back to Jacob. See if they get a shot away with 5 seconds. Jacob picks up the dribble. There's an offhanded shot by McClure. No, tapped out by Jones. It's taken there by Quantice Hunter. That's your quarter right there. 1 quarter of play. It is going to be Larkin 13 and South Elgin Storm 12. This game brought to you in part by Nike. I need 20 seconds. Is that what you said?
Accelerate is the premier provider of physical therapy and sports medicine in the Chicagoland area and throughout the Midwest. That's Accelerated Rehabilitation Centers.
All right, we're back. Beginning of the second quarter here. As Larkin's on top by 1, 13-12. A close one so far. Jones inbounds to McCullum. And we'll set up shop here again, Cal. An exciting early part of the game here it is. The Storm trying for only their 6th victory of the season.
And would be a major upset, too.
McFadden. McCullum. Quantice nearly slides there to Kendi. Kendi hippity hop to the hoop. He will draw some traffic and draw a foul. Will McCullum. McCullum with 4 points on the night will go to that free throw line. Coach Carter will instruct here as well as coming over. It's your Q squad of Quentin and Quantice, as you see right there. Down the line will go with Kendale McCullum.
And Ryan Winslow was flagged for the foul on that one, or blown for the foul, I should say.
All right, he's a senior. He's had some starting assignments this year. First one is good by Kendi. He's got 5 points to lead the Royals on the night. 2-point advantage for Larkin. Again, Larkin 18-3 on the year. They're 8-2 in conference play. Storm are 5-15 on the season. They are 0-9 in their Valley Division. Kendi with 6, 3-point advantage for the Royals. Bring it up. It'll be Matt McClure. McClure has no points on the night. He's going to be stolen away by McCullum. Kendi lays it in. McCullum with 8. Picking a pocket there, if you might, Kyle.
Again, that great pressure defense, man-to-man defense here by the Royals. Again, St. Charles North had a hard time with it tonight. We'll see how South Elgin handles or weathers the storm of that defense.
All right, rough on him there. Far side with the basketball. Bullet pass down low to 2. Storm who knock it away from each other and had it for a moment. There's going to be a Ruff battling for it. A timeout by Ruff, and the coaching staff there of Coach Carter will keep it right here. 7:06 remain here in the second quarter. It's a 5-point advantage for Larkin, Kyle.
What an exciting action here again. That pressure defense here by about the Royals is really going to really try to hopefully separate this action here, as the South Elgin Storm has kept really pretty tight here with the Royals thus far. And, maybe the Royals are looking a little bit at maybe the Friday night, maybe enjoying last Saturday night's win. But, hey, you got to take it one at a time here. South Elgin could give them a rough run for their money here tonight.
All right. Well said. Our next time out, we might show you Coach Sitter and Coach Howard. They're way up there for the Elgin High coaching staff on the far side. Also, we'll have one of the great student members of that great Larkin student section. You see hippity hopping there, John Garrity. We'll talk with him briefly at halftime with the great fandom they have here at Larkin. With the basketball, it is going to be Quantis to McCullum. McCullum bullet pass down low to Ruff, who's going to be fouled. Quentin Ruff has 2 points on the night, Kyle.
That'll probably be on Brian Winslow again, his second here in the last 30 seconds.
So to the line once again. It is Ruff. Ruff averaged 13.2. A great story by Eric Jacobson in yesterday's Courier News, was it not? It was yesterday. About a picture taken by Sean King on Saturday night about the guys doing so well. The Q squad, if you will, Quantis Hunter and Quentin Ruff. And it's a 3 points now for Quentin. He'll try once again, will Mr. Ruff. The senior guard leadership for the Royals. Second toss, swish. He's got 4. Q doing well. Great fandom right there. And just to the right of our own Jeremy Hayes. Inbounding, troubling with it. They will throw it away. McCullum, another steal. Down low to no one. Goes out of bounds. McCullum, Kyle, coming into the game, had 3.8 steals each game. He's got that already. At least 3.7.
Yeah, and actually the Royals have 6 steals on the night already.
And that story was in today's Courier News, the great Eric Jacobson story about the great guards for Larkin.
Ameren in back in the ballgame, number 35 here for the Storm.
All right. Ameren. Without on top, you see Ruff. Backward to Kendale McCullum. 7-point advantage, Larkin. 6:45, first half remaining. Showtime Jones with it. One dribble. He'll go now. The Quantis runner, no. Tap by McFadden doesn't go, but Daniel is going to go to the line. Big 6'5 sophomore, number 50, Daniel McFadden out there, who did so well in a game that we did here, Kyle. You weren't with us back on a Saturday in December at a great game against Batavia.
42, Robert Grant, whistle for the foul, and McFadden steps to the line.
He's got a point. Way to go, Daniel. Daniel McFadden with a point. And checking back in is going to be Ryan Lundy, number 44 for the Storm.
Right now, the Royals are 6 of 9 from the free throw line. And you know how I like making free throws.
Yes, you do.
And
Well, 6 of 10. You did it. Down to, well, we got a foul there of some sort. See what they whistle. That, after violation, would go against the Royals there, Kyle.
That'll be on McFadden.
20-12, the lead is for Larkin. They're trying for victory number 19 in the 22nd game of the year. The Storm, after losing their great player, Mr. Wells, has struggled this season. Very rebuilding year it is. McClure, he'll bounce it down low. Lundy in the air. Shot no, but Ryan will draw that foul. And he'll go to the line.
That'll be on McFadden, his second here.
Ryan's got that interesting first name, most likely named for Ryan Sandberg, who was named for Ryan Duran, a baseball pitcher, but it's R-Y-N-E. The famous Ryan, as you know how that works.
Quentin Ruff back in the ball game.
Lundy's first one is good. Only theorizing, Cal. 5 points.
Streety coming in for the quick foul late McFadden.
McFadden goes out, as you might have mentioned. Streety back in, as you said. And the Royals will go smallish here. 4 guards, if you will. And showtime, Drew Jones. They go McCullum, Streety, and then the Q boys, Quantis Hunter and Mr. Ruff. 6:22 now remaining. Lundy got them both. He's got 6. First half, that is. 20-14 the count is. Down low to Jones. He's going to be latched on to and fouled by Lundy. Ryan's a senior for the Storm. Hey, here comes the freshman squad back in. Number 11 is Howard. Number 15 is Matthew Smith. They come back in for the Storm. Again, playing 4 freshmen, starting 1 tonight. They have started as many as 2 freshmen in a game against Bartlett just a few nights ago. Jones' first one is good. Drew in the scoring column now has 3 points on the game. A basket and a free throw. 21-14, Larkin. Larkin playing against Elgin on Friday night at the Fieldhouse. Crosstown will have that one for you in High School Cube. The first two games have seen 4,386 views. For the first two games, we should say, as they played on December 12th and back on December 29th. Down low it goes. Shot no. Lundy missed it. Rebound. Jones almost stolen there nicely by McClure, but goes out of bounds. So Larkin will bring it up. Gets a couple of words from Coach Carter. Does Drew Jones. He'll inbound. His dad watching him just behind us here, Tim Jones. His dad, the coach at Streamwood. The Elgin coaching staff watching on the far side. In a host of folks, and Jim Harrington from South Elgin High here tonight. He's in the Coaches Hall of Fame. Down low to Jones. Boy, a great play it was. Didn't go in, but followed up by McCullum. Nice move by Jones. Didn't go, but Kendi became the big offensive board. 24-14, 10-point lead. Here's Howard. Howard and Streety. Can he get it across the timeline? He does. Howard bounce it to McClure. McClure can shoot from outside. He'll wing it far side to Smith. Smith lob it now. Big Jake with the basketball. Backward dish to Matthew. Shoot it there, Matthew. Matthew loses the handle and lost the basketball. Stolen it is there by Ruff. Ruff will almost lose it. Spins around. He's to the hoop. Shovel shot. No. Tap by Jones. No. Follow up by Jones. Yes. Drew Jones has 6. It's getting away from the Storm, so Coach Taft will call a timeout. 5:11 remain here in the second quarter. We'll keep it right here, Kyle. The Royals on top, 26-14.
And I'd like to take this opportunity, hopefully that we've got some great South Elgin Storm fans listening in. Again, congratulations to T.A. Worski, the boys bowling coach. They made it to the sectionals and were downstate last week. And they finished 23 out of 24. Had a rough day last Friday, but nonetheless, congratulations to the boys bowling team to make it downstate. There was some tough competition. And so, again, congratulations to South Elgin. And great season for those guys.
All right, well said. We do say hello to everybody in South Elgin, of course. South Elgin, a school that opened in 2005, has historically had some very good football teams, and they were very good basketball-wise last year, but have some great young talent you see right here being showcased. Imagine a freshman playing this much. It's incredible. 4 of them. And the 2 guards you see, number 11, that's McClure there, but there's a wing popper by Big Jake, who's a freshman. It won't go. Rebound battle for who's got it? Nobody, but last touch by McClure goes out of bounds, and Larkin will bring it up. Matthew Smith is the brother of Becca Smith, a great lady star for the South Elgin Storm, now with Loyola. And Ruff will bounce it to Streety. Derek, dribble drive. Pass goes to Quantis for 3. No. Rebound. We see bodies flying. You call it, Kyle. Something flew out of there. It's going to go against the Royals. Shot didn't go, and somebody flew out of the pack. Drew Jones with that. Shot out of a cannon on that one. Royce back in. Jones sits down. Drew sits with 6. Brayden Royce re-enters with 2 points.
Taylor Boley coming into the ball game. And Hunter Quantis Hunter will sit down. The Royals are 0 for 4 from 3-point range thus far in the ball game tonight.
4:42 first half remaining. 26-14 Larkin on top. Inbounding, it's going to be young Howard. Howard looking some more, lobbing tall, far side to Lundy. Lundy back to Howard. Howard will bring it up that far side quickly. Dish it backward. He does to Big Jake. Jake will need some help. He'll go to dish to McClure. McClure will bounce it far side to Howard. They work the weave out on top. Howard, quick as you can be, will throw it away to no one and throws it out of bounds. Off the fingertips, apparently, of Matt Smith. Turnover, Storm. We see another substitution for the Storm, Kyle. That's Matt Padron jumping back in. He started tonight. He's had 2 points, 5'7", senior. Kendi will lope it across the timeline near side. Dribbles with the right hand. Has got a double team, tries to spin around that, and does to the lane, up and in. Simple as that.
Nice power move right down through the paint.
That's Larkin's future next year as well, that junior there. Kendi McCullum and Streety back again. So they'll take the hit with some senior losses. They have 4 on the squad. There's a turnover by the Storm. Storm turned it over, 28-14. The Royals have doubled the lead with a 4:02 marker here in the first half. Royce will inbound in backcourt far side. Gets it to Streety. Streety, the 5'10 junior, waltzed it across the timeline far side. Goes to Royce. Brayden, the 6'5 junior he is. He'll get offensive minded. Offhand up and in.
Nice
Royce
move.
for 4. Beautiful. 30-14 it is. Jake inbounds far side to Howard. That's Justin Howard, 5'7", 135. You waved that maybe when you were in 6th grade, Cal.
Long way from that number right now. I can tell you
Pass to
that.
McClure times 2. McClure down low to no one. Here comes McCullum. Will he go all the way? He will, and be fouled. Kendale McCullum with 12 points on tonight. We'll go to the free throw line. Again, we'll talk it over with one of the great student section fans, John Garrity, will drop in here at halftime. As you see, they get as much face time as anybody over there. The great fan section, that Larkin, they hippity hop when the game starts, and they're always bouncing there, standing up. 3:25 remainder in the first half. McCullum's first one is good. He's got 13. We hear a whistle. What do we got going on? Did somebody check in? I didn't see who that was. We'll continue to play. 31-14 Larkin. It was only 13-12 Larkin at the quarter break. This one rims it. No rebound. Lundy. He's had about 8 or 9 boards. Outlet to McClure. And Matt gets it across the timeline. He hasn't shot much here. Lobs it to Big Jake down low. Stolen there by Royce. Royce to Streety. Streety in the lane. Streety goes all the way. Shot no. He'll draw a foul. The Royals defensively are showing clinic form right now, Cal.
Yes, they are. Putting a lot of pressure on the
Grant will check back in for South Elgin. He's big number 42. And Hannibal Marshall, number 12, will come back in for the Royals, along with Quantice Hunter. First toss by Streety, rims it no. Hunter in, wearing number 1, hasn't scored here tonight. Marshall has no points as well. Ruff sits down, number 20. Ruff will sit with 4. 17-point lead it is. I didn't get a chance to check the Sun Times top 25. Last week after that loss, the Royals fell to 22. They should probably go up a notch or two on this one. Streety's second one is this week. Streety puts that when he now has 3 points. Here we go, 32-14 Lundy. One dribble. McClure will bring it back out from the near right side to between the circle. Lundy, McClure we should say. His shot finally doesn't go. Rebound, Boley. Nice job there by Taylor. There's a pass out on top. Boley's got it. Boley. Quantice to Royce. Royce fakes right, dribbles left. First step good. Rebound on the missed shot. Taken down there by Padron. And throws it away. Last touch, I think, by A. Royal. Nice rebound by Matt Padron, number 22. Couldn't get the bullet pass down low. Big Robert Grant will inbound. Grant, slap of the basketball, lob it. He will to Lundy, out on top now to Justin Howard. Howard near side dish. McClure will get closer. Can he shoot? He'll get it down low to Lundy, who's working hard and puts it in. Lundy with 8. Basket's good, and he's going to the free throw line. So he's got half of their points.
and that'll be on Royce.
Team 7th it is. And Royce's first to the line is Ryan Lundy. Lundy's toss is good. Man, he's got 9. Doing a nice job. 32-17. He's got more than half of their points. Streety near side brings it up across the timeline. Out on top, he'll take a long jumper. It's a 2 if it goes. Rebound Royce. No. Rebound Grant. Bullet pass to Justin Howard. He might have traveled. He shuffled feet there before he dished it off. 2:09 first half remaining. We'll take a break when we get to the halftime break. Then we come back quickly. We'll talk with one of the great student section leaders over there, young John Garrity. We'll get a chance to know some of the great fandom here for the Larkin Royals in a quick halftime spurt. Streety, left to right with a dribble, long jumper, Boley. Hey, a 3 by Boley.
That's the
work.
first three-pointer of the night.
35-17 it is. McClure in forecourt. Larkin on top of this one. It's going to be a long jumper. Padron rims it. No rebound. Hannibal Marshall. Hannibal will bounce off of a body. Go left, go right. Forecourt. He dishes to Quantice Hunter. Hunter's been shut out here tonight. To Boley. Back to Quantice. He'll get words from Coach Carter to Streeter. Right down the center of things they are. 90 seconds remain in the first half. Double high post for the Royals. Streety angles right. Out on top, Hannibal Marshall. Marshall, dish it near side. Boley for 3. No. Rebound taken down by Padron. Outlet McClure. Here comes Matt. Matt, a runner in. Matt McClure, his first 2. 35-19. That looked good for the Storm. Quanti slammed a three, angle left, rims it, no.
Yeah, no.
Rebound Royce, foul. Man. Royals up by 16, and Quanti's Hunter has been shut out here tonight so far. Kyle?
Yes, he has.
Royce to the line, he's got 4 points.
He's got that nice attempt at three that maybe went halfway down and came right back out.
All right, Royce will deliver the goods here. His first charity toss will be good. He's got 5. Barnhart and McCullum will check back in. Barnhart will check in for the shooter, so he won't come in yet. But Kendale McCullum, number 10, and 13 points on the game, is out there now. So after this one is made, we'll hear another whistle. As at the line, Royce also checking back in will be Ruff. Here's the shot, no. We won't get those substitutes in yet. Rebound by Big Jake. Outlet McClure, and now Justin Howard, the freshman, has it. Howard, Cullum on him, spin around, double team, doesn't lose it, gets it to Jake. Jake will dribble it backward and forward, dish backward, he will now to Howard. Howard will bounce it off about 3 Royals in a triangular form. Here comes Barnhart and Ruff in, and that means Royce and would be checking out.
Hannibal was sitting down.
And Malik. Hannibal Marshall sits out. Grant will inbound. 46.4 seconds remain. First half. Royals by 17. Lob it tall there to McKendy. Kendale McCullum, we should say. McCullum goes to Ruff, up and in. Ruff for 2 on the assist by McCullum, who averages 5.1 assists a game. Far side with the basketball. Big Jake down to half minute here. Bullet pass McClure. Off balance, dish it down low. Grant up in. Robert Grant now has 8. Quickly, here they come again. It is Ruff. Ruff up and in. Took a bounce and put it in. He's got 8. 40-21. It is the Royals. 14 seconds remain in the first half. You see the action going on in backcourt. Howard in forecourt with 7. Justin with 5. Justin fall away, Jay. No. Grant the board. Grant, yes. Robert Grant in double figures with 10. At the end of the first half of play, it is going to be Larkin 40 and South Elgin 23. Our sponsor on the start night, we should say, is Nike. So let's take this quick timeout right now here at the half for Nike. I almost couldn't get that one out for heaven's sake. What was that? I don't know. Nike. Something like that. We're going to do an interview with John Garrity.
He's making his way over here right now. So
he's coming over.
Time.
And she's going somewhere. She's on the Olympic team. Long wires. So we are going to do, where are you putting them? Put them here?
Trying to put him right here.
We're going to do an interview with a young lad. We're going to do an interview with one of those bouncing kids right here.
I'm going to have him hopefully come right here, slide right down. We'll put him right here.
Yeah.
Are we all right with those spots? We're okay with the spots? Fans, again, just a reminder that the concession stand is open. If you're feeling hungry, visit the Larkin concession stand. Don't leave tonight's game hungry. Visit the concession stand. Also, tonight's game is being streamed live on highschoolcube.com with your announcers Kyle Balt, Jeff Myers, and producer Jerry Brayden. You can go there for
We'll just yell at you.
Wait till we get the camera ready too, all right?
I just.
Add the camera over there.
All right, we're back. 40-23 it is at the half. Kendale McCullum leads away with 13 points on the first half. Quentin Ruff with 8 points, 6 points for Drew Jones. Also, Brayden Royce has 5 points on the night, 3 for Mr. Boley. Derek Streety with 3. Daniel McFadden has 1. We have 9, make it 10 points for Robert Grant to lead the way for the Storm. Ryan Lundy has 9. Also, Matt Padron has a couple of points. Matt McClure with 2. And that is our total. It was 13-12 at the quarter break, 40-23 here at the half. And at the halftime, they get more airtime. We're going to introduce our special guest. You're going to look that way, young John. You're familiar with this face right here. As we might not be tall enough for you. John Garrity you are, is that right?
Yep.
And what year in school are you for Larkin?
Pardon me?
What year in school are you, young man?
I'm a senior.
Well,
That's why we're in the front row. Seniors in the front.
Oh,
like it always is.
You've got the great student section there. You guys are always bouncing, aren't you?
Yeah. We're trying to get some more numbers. We know we got a big spot in conference right now, and we're really just trying to get people out to the games and get a nice push in the playoffs.
Yeah, make sure everybody's seeing there. You're on High School Cube. They want to take a good look at you. They don't want to see me. They want to see you, young man. Well, it's a great, as Kyle and I talked about this many times, great energy level and good, clean fun you bring to the ball game.
Yeah. We kind of cut out the bad stuff 4 years ago when the new administration came in, and now we keep it clean, but we keep it loud too.
I bet the kids in school are excited about this team, aren't they?
Yeah, last year we had a good team, and we brought them into the playoffs, and we were really excited about that. We knew this year coming back that we had a lot of returning starters, and we were excited to get rolling.
The Christmas tournament, you were watching on High School Cube, Christmas tournament, December 26th to the 29th. Where were you?
I was actually in Miami, Florida for the Palms. The Palms made it down to the Orange Bowl to dance in the Orange Bowl. So I was down in Miami supporting the Palms. But when I found out I was missing the Christmas tournament, I don't know, I was debating whether to go enjoy the nice weather or stay down here. And thankfully, High School Cube had my back, and I watched all four games on my phone down in Miami at the hotel. And it was just a great tournament for Larkin, and we took home the championship and everything. And that Elgin game, I was a little nervous if I heard it was going to be an Elgin-Larkin final, but we took it home and we controlled them the whole game.
Yeah, you won that one 61-50. That was great.
Yeah, that was a good game.
So what was it like knowing that all of a sudden, years past we had the local whatever avenues to getting the sports games out to you. But here you are in Miami, Florida. You got your iPad, your smartphone, and here's your Royals right in the palm of your hand.
It was perfect. The live streaming, and we didn't have any problems with buffering or anything. It's kind of like, it's a crazy thing, and we figured that there'd be a few bugs and problems with it since it's the first time it's came around, at least for us. But it's clear as daylight and no buffering and everything. It's perfect. And then we just saw the app come out on the website yesterday when we were looking on the site. We saw that there's an app now, so we're excited about that. We were going to try and get the app going for you guys, but you guys were way ahead of us.
That's
all right,
great.
Well, hey, keep plugging away for High School Cube and all the sports. There's lots of great venues. Hopefully the baseball season, softball season comes up. Because it's not just basketball and football. We want to be able, hopefully, to expand and bring light to some of the other athletes that these schools have.
It's great, the live streaming and everything. We even used it to get a heads up on some of the other conference teams. We were watching some conference games early in the season.
Doing your homework.
Just to do a little research,
Good work. That's great. That's a great story. Before we let you go, there was a moment in the game that we did just 3 nights ago at about the 1:09 and 58-second marker. All of a sudden, we're doing the game. I'm doing play-by-play, and you kids start chanting, Jeffrey Myers like that. I could not continue for about 2 minutes. As watch that tape. It's incredible. It was a great moment. We appreciate that.
Well, yeah. You guys are great, and you do a lot for us. And when we can't get out to games like this, I know that there's a lot of people watching at home, and we appreciate really what you guys do and everything. It's great.
Thank you. Make a lot of noise here in the second half.
All right.
Get you guys focused on the camera.
All right, got it.
Thanks, John Garrity. Thanks.
Hey,
nice
thanks
work.
a lot.
Nice work
Thanks
there.
A lot.
For the kids working, the Larkin students right there, we say hello to everybody. We're going to take a quick break. We can take a quick break for Nike, can we not, Jeremy? Nike, a timeout? It's halftime as we talk it over with John Garrity, 40-23. Big lead for the Royals.
I got one thing to ask.
Hang on. Go ahead.
My friend Riley down there in the band uniform, can he get an interview next game at Elgin Larkin? Well, he's just as much a super fan as I am. There's all my friends down there.
We'll show him right now.
Right in the band stash.
All right, there he is.
All right, can we get him an interview next game?
What's his name? We'll try.
Riley Sadlin.
All right, Riley. Hello, Riley. All right, well done. You're controlling all of High School Cube. Well done with that.
We're glad we're scoring with some other players, too.
All right, we'll do that. That's great. We appreciate all your help. With that in mind, we'll say goodbye to Riley and to John Garrity. Halftime it is. We'll take this time out from Nike. that correct? Okay, you do what you want. We'll take it down. All right. Yeah, I know it. That's great. That was great.
Up in Florida, no buffering and nothing.
Yeah, like I'm going to come up with that terminology. Like I'm going to come up with that terminology.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, Jeremy. See up there on the south row, that's all the Elgin coaches. Sometimes we'll go up there, way up there on the far left. That's Coach Sitter, Coach Howard. We'll shoot them. We'll go with you. Yeah. They're shooting down.
behind the head.
Yeah.
Gray.
And the
ball guy in the middle is Coach
the Elgin high coach. They will get a shot before the day's out.
Let's know what's there.
And we're back, and our thanks to John Garrett and the troops who are at halftime. 40-23 it is. Larkin on top right now after a game that saw them only lead by 1 at the quarter break, 13-12. So here we go. South Elgin Storm out there. They're young, and they'll certainly get better in the years to come. They have got, there's number 15, that's Matthew Smith. He's a freshman. And they also, as we look at the rest of their five out there, that's the only freshman we see right now. Smith. Dribble drive, bounce it he will. It's going to be a jumper by Padron, not good. Rebound taken down by Jones almost. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Storm. So exciting future times for the Storm, no question about that, Kyle.
Definitely when you got four freshmen, I can kind of see where it's trying to go and trying to get these four guys to give them a lot of quality minutes and playing time together, help build that team camaraderie, get to know each other's moves.
Royce, turnaround popper, rejected by Grant. Nice job that time by Robert Grant. Hard-working junior has 10 points on the night. It is going to be South Elgin Storm basketball. After that, inbounding, it goes to McClure. Matt's going to be picked up there defensively by Quentin Ruff. Just underway, third quarter action is bouncing down low to Robert. Robert spin move, shot, great. Nice job by Robert Grant. 12 points for Big Robert. 40-25, we hear a whistle. Knocked out of bounds. There's a referee playing off of out of your camera angle there, but playing off the student section that we had so much fun with. Don Garrity and the troops. Inbounding in forecourt, far side, Ruff to Kendale McCullum. As also out there, it is going to be land of three for Ruff. Rims it, no. Rebound taken down by Grant. Grant will outlet to McClure. Roberts working hard tonight. McClure in forecourt, around a pick and roll there by Grant. Grant can't handle it, but gets it back. Working hard, Grant will pull it past to no one. Turnover there. But you got to appreciate his effort. The big number 42. Drew Jones will inbound. Drew on the 9 had 6 points for the Royals. Again, they're trying for victory number 19 on the campaign in 22 games. Kendale McCullum to Jones. The next time out, we'll keep it here and we'll show you the Elgin coaching staff in attendance here tonight. Down low to no one. It's taken there by Quantice to Jones. Jones will get it to McCullum, who's on the baseline, out of bounds line. Turnover there for the Royals. They started the game a little slow, and starting the third quarter, Kyle, in the first 85 seconds, a little slow. The Royals are. Lundy looking, lobbing right into the hands of the Royals, and it's missed by Hunter. Hunter hasn't scored tonight. Outlet quickly. Here comes McClure. Matt wing popper right side. Air ball. Grant the board. Hopping in. Robert Grant. 14 points for the Storm. 40-27. 4-0 run here by the Storm. It ends right there. Andrew Jones. Drew Jones for 3. Jones with 9. Tim Jones seeing that behind us. His dad, the coach of the Sabres. McClure. Pounded there, as you see. There now to Lundy. Lundy will need some help as it knocked away, gets it back. He'll get it forward and go to the lane, dish it off, and that's a player control foul on Ryan Lundy. Lundy, a good game with 9 points on the night. Royce will check out, and Daniel McFadden, Kyle, will check in for the second time tonight. Big number 50 for the Royals, a 6'5 sophomore. They're looking for him for postseason help, if you will, for that rebounding ability he would bring to the Royals, at least to the Royals off the bench. McCullum, Jones, landed three, why not again? No, not this time. Rebound taken down by McClure. Matt will bring it into forecourt. Deputy hops, spins around, goes right, goes left, dish it tall, he will to Lundy. Ryan in the lane will be fouled, it looks like. Fouled by Ryan. Ryan will go to the line, we should say. Lundy will.
That'll be on McFadden. I believe that'll be his third.
Wow. Daniel McFadden, who has a point tonight, didn't start but came off the bench early. Lundy. Ryan Lundy at the line, 9 points on the night. Storm have outscored the Royals in the third quarter 4-3, now 5-3. 10 for Lundy, 43-28 your count. We're on the air Friday night, of course, at about 7:05 for event number 3 of the Elgin Larkin encounter for this 12-13 campaign, as that's the matchup at the Fieldhouse on Friday night. Lundy with 11. First game was won in overtime by the Royals, 56-53 back on 12 of 12, and 61-50 back on 12-29. It was the championship game of Larkin. And there's, for the Elgin tournament, McCullum with that as 15. 45-29. There's a turnover almost. Oh, there's hustle right there. Oh, he leaped for it. You saw Padron almost do the old triple jump routine right there. While we're right here, before we go to that, Jeremy, we're going up there for a moment. We're going that way. We're going to show you, Kyle, as you pointed out, Coach Sinner in the middle, and Jeff Howard on the right. That's the Elgin High coaching staff preparing for Friday night's game right here in Larkin, Kyle.
Well, hopefully the third time's a charm as far as the Maroons go. They've struggled a little bit here coming out of the gate here in the second half of the season, basically after the holiday tournament. And, of course, they're looking for some way, some angle to try to beat these Royals team. Again, like we said before, records mean nothing. But obviously the Royals definitely do have the upper hand this year. We'll see what happens come Friday night, just a few hours down the road. I'd like to mention, by the way, that Jason Barnard has some family. His grandpa and grandma on his mom's side are listed in the Philippines. Quentin Ruff has family in Missouri. And then everybody else on the team all says they got family in around the Chicagoland area. Listen on highschoolcube.com.
So the Royals are number 1 in the Philippines. Is that what you just told us?
We are.
That's great. On the top, who's got the basketball? Grant, spin move by Robert. No rebound. McCullum, Candy in a gallop. He likes to take these coast to coast sometimes. He'll stop, set up, hesitation dribble, skip past far side, goes to Quantis. Off balance shot it went, but he was fouled before the shot. Quantis Hunter has been shut out here tonight. Looked good on that one. It was a foul against the Storm. Matt Smith, it looked like, Kyle. And the Royals, as you see, will inbound underneath their own hoop. Kendi looking. We lob it tall. No bullet in the corner. Goes to Quanti. Make it rough. Rough down low to Daniel. Spin move by Daniel. It is going to be no good. Rebound, Lundy. Outlet he will to McClure. McClure backward dish to Matthew Smith, the freshman. Matched up there by Quantis Hunter. Almost a steal by Hunter. It is a steal by Hunter. Nope, not quite. Good hustle, though, by Quantis.
The old foot just slid right along the sideline.
And the Royals will have it. Derek Streety back in. Streety re-enters with 3 points on the night. Ruff will sit down with 8 points for the Royals. Matthew Smith, who has no points tonight, will inbound. Right there's the scorer's table. Looking, and dishing to Grant. Grant says, help me out, Matthew. He'll dribble tall one time to McClure. McClure, hippity hop to the hoop with the left hand. Rims it, no, his own board. He'll dish it, and out of bounds was Smith. Turnover by the Storm. Again, the Storm is housed the Beacon Academy folks. Ben Erickson and the troops. They are, well, if you want to be a young broadcaster, go to South Elgin. Had we done that a half a century ago, we'd be something today.
We would be.
In the Beacon Academy folks. Where they are housed right there at South Elgin High School, the media group for the Academy, if you might. Tip not good. Who's got it? Taken down by Quantis, right of the lane. How about a 3 for Hunter? No. Rebound, Lundy. Quantis can't get a point here tonight. Lundy to Matthew Smith, the freshman. Yeah! Matthew Smith has scored. A 5'10 freshman, class of 16. Basket good. And he's going to the free throw line. 45-31 now. Kyle. Quantis the foul.
Yep. Into the ball game, number 35, Jake Amarine, as is pronounced by our third man in the booth, Matt Schindel, our PA man.
So Smith at that line. 5'10 lad, this one short rebound, taken down by Ruff. He's held up there. Held ball situation. Arrow points for Larkin. Padron will check back in, number 22, 5'7 senior for the Storm. As Matt Smith sat down, far side, Derek Streety. We're going to see Hannibal Marshall, the senior, one of 4 seniors on this team for the Royals. Check back in shortly. The Ruff, one of the other seniors. Ruff will be fouled, I do believe, by Padron. Not in the act of shooting. He'll inbound in forecourt near side. Larkin will. There's Hannibal Marshall, number 12. Coming out, it looks like McCullum, Kendi will sit down with 15 points on the night. Make it rough, will inbound to Streety. So they have 2 big guys, McFadden and Jones, and Streety. Marshall with it now. Hannibal land a 3, rims it, no. Rebound taken down by Big Jake to Justin Howard. Howard across that timeline. Amarine. Lundy. Land of 3 for Howard. No rebound. Daniel McFadden. McFadden outlet to Streety. Streety's got Ruff on his right. Goes to his left. Hannibal Marshall. Land of 3. No. Rebound Ruff, but he might have fouled. Turnover. It will be on that foul now for the Royals, and the Storm will bring it up. Brayden Royce will check back in. Royce will re-enter with 5 points, and Jones will sit down with 9 on the night. A substitution for both squads here. 2:55 remaining here in the third stanza. 45-31 Royals on top. Matthew Smith with the basketball. Picked up by Hannibal Marshall. Freshman on a senior there. Hannibal to Justin Howard. Back to Smith. Smith will spin around. Goes to Big Jake. Jake dribbles one to the right hand. Will need some help. He'll throw it away. He throws it almost to the student section there on that far side. Turnover by the Storm. Royce will inbound. 5-15 for the season for the Storm. They're 0-9. They're in the Valley Division of the Upstate 8. Your Royals are in the River Division of the Upstate 8. 17 we should say divisions makes for the 12-game conference schedule in each division. Spin around by Streety. Yeah, for Derek. Streety has got 5. And you know, Kyle, Geneva lost the other night, so they now are behind in losses in that column to the Royals for first place.
Foul on Justin Howard. Streety will go to the line.
Streety with 5 on the night. 2:20, third quarter remaining. Thanks to Nike, our sponsor here for this game. This one is in now by Streety. He now has 6. Matt McClure will check back in, and Justin Howard will sit down for Coach Taft's troops. Inbounding at the 48-31 count now it is. There's a throwaway stolen by Brayden. Hannibal Marshall throws it away as well. Return the favor. Taken there by McClure. Matt hippity-hop to the hoop. Partially blocked by Daniel. Nice work by the 6'5 Southmore. Storm will keep it though. Again, in the game against Streamwood, Hannibal Marshall came off the bench and scored 10. Inbounding quickly to Jake. Jake left to right. Oh, there's a baby hook across the lane. Doesn't go. McFadden tips it to teammate Kendi McCullum in the lane. He'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line. Had a bit of this in the first quarter, Kyle. Not really continuous play. Lots of steals and fouls, if you might.
A lot of mishandling the ball. Fast-paced action.
McCullum has 15 markers on this game. First toss is good. Again, we'll be with you in 72 hours, 7:05 on February 1st at the fabled Fieldhouse. Elgin High School play host to the Larkin Royals. Third time the teams have met this year. Both are good, 17 points. Now for McCullum, 50-31 it is, under 2 minutes, third quarter remaining. And with the basketball, we see Matthew Smith. Smith will be taken right away. You saw that right there. Jeremy Hayes had the best look at that one. That was a true meaning of a takeaway, almost running within football form for a moment. Put it on the shoulder and take a couple of steps. That was a unique steal, wasn't it?
And it's amazing balancing act because he's right near the half-court line and right near the sideline and got forced out, and Royals maintained possession.
Marshall will inbound right in front of the musical instrument there almost, the music box, score table we should say, to Kendi. Kendi wants to go offensive-minded. Oh, he's going to draw a foul. He's been watching the NBA on Thursday nights. It was pretty good on that one. He let out a hoot.
When the Academy Awards are coming up
Man.
too, aren't they?
He could go into professional wrestling after that. Well, that was great. 50-31, well taught.
It kind of looks like you as a second there.
I guess so.
You're acting.
That's like me seeing my brother take the final pork chop on the table. Well, that was the kind of sound we made. This first one by McCullum is good. Kendi having a great year and a great game tonight. Has 18. Unofficial, and the scoreboard concurs.
Jacob Hicks back into the ball game here for the Storm, number 32.
Hicks, a 5'8", senior for Coach Taft and the troops. Second toss, no good. Rebound, who's got it? Hustling Royce. Royce in the corner. Is he trapped? Can he get rid of it? He'll be fouled. He's fouled by Big Jake, the other freshman, and that means Royce will go to the line for the one end. Boley will check back in for the Royals.
Hannibal will take a break.
Taylor Boley back in there, the 6-foot junior. Hello to Mom, who's watching at home. Royce, first toss, no, won't get a second. Rebound, Grant. We started quickly here in the third quarter. He's got 14 points on the night. He goes to McClure. McClure around to pick by Big Jake. Will look for help. McClure will double teamed right here. Bounce it, he will bullet pass. Padron down deep.
Nice move there by the Storm.
Amriner puts that in. Yeah, nice pass. It was Jake, his first 2 points. 51-33. Kendi, backward dish, Streety off the fingertips, tracked down by hustling Kendi. Kendi will be double teamed here. Can he wedge his way out? He will not. Yes, he will. Back and forth to Daniel, lays it in. McFadden, his first basket in a while. He's got 3 points. 53-33 Larkin. Larkin 8-2 in conference. This is a crossover game. As far as conference is concerned, it won't count in the conference standings. Shot short for the Storm. McCullum outlet, batted around. Taken down by Royce. Royce to Kendi. Kendi will set up shop now. Dish it near side to Brayden. Brayden right back to Kendi. They look to Coach Carter, who has the left hand and the thumb up on that. That's the play right there. Thumbs up, left hand, Cal. Let's see what develops. Around to pick by Royce, no advantage there. Kendi picked up the dribble, out on top, land of 3 for Boley. No rebound, taken down by no one. Tracked down by McClure, outlet, quickly it will be to Padron, who's up and shot, no. Grant over the head, no. If it had gone, it would have been a circus shot and a highlight. Streety in the lane, a leaner, banks it in. Streety has 8. That was fun, Cal. 55-33. Royals by 22, they steal it, and that's a quarter right there. 55-33, Larkin leads it at the end of 3. We're going to take this time out for Nike. Whatever you have is good on that. I don't have any problem with you telling me that. He's giving me stats.
That's what he does.
Is that what the Royals are? Just forward? Mom loves it. Loves it. from Larkin High School. We're back to our fourth quarter now, just underway. Royals on top 22 by the count of 55-33. And now they will hear the student section there for Larkin. Enjoy the fourth quarter a little bit. They work it around. Dribble drive, that's going to be Jacob Hicks with the basketball. Hicks to Padron to Grant. Grant, a long jumper banker. Robert Grant, fun to watch, Kyle. He's got 16.
What a banker, huh?
That was a great banker. That really was.
I think he just defined his future.
55-35. Streety in the lane, right of it in the lane. Now rejected by Lundy. Taken down by Boley. Boley has the only three for the Royals tonight. They're 1 of 7 from the land of 3 and still lead by 20. Hannibal Marshall. Hannibal will be fouled somehow on that journey right to left of the hoop. He'll get a 1-and-1 time, Kyle, at the free throw line. Will Hannibal Marshall.
They're 1 of 7 here just in the second half, Jeff.
Just in the second half, land of 3, as we said. Thanks, Kyle. Boley with that. Hannibal Marshall at the line. Hannibal has not scored here tonight. His first toss goes in. He's got a point. He's got a great fandom here. As a great fan in the Barnhart family and rooting Hannibal Marshall on. Second toss by Hannibal is no good. Rebound, who's got it? Bounce to Lundy. Lundy will hand it off to McClure. Matt will try to get it across that timeline. The big L right there across the timeline. He'll lob it now to Padron. Padron will dish it back to McClure. McClure has it bounce off his own self, it looks like there, and it goes out of bounds. Went off of him, turnover by the Storm.
That's their 5th so far in the second half.
6:47 remain in this fourth quarter. We've had fun tonight, and again, we'll be with you on Friday night from the Fieldhouse, Desboro Fieldhouse, Elgin against Larkin. 3rd time this season. 3rd time on High School Cube this year as well. Lob it down low, McFadden, power move by Daniel. Oh, no, sir, rims it. Rebound, Lundy, maybe, Marshall, could be. Who's got it? Barnhart, of course. Jason Barnhart for 2. That was nice. Intensity there. 58-35. Here comes Hicks with the basketball. Jacob, 5'8", 150 senior he is. Lob it in the corner. McClure, make it Padron, land of 3. No rebound, Boley. Taylor will bring it up himself. Thought he might have been fouled. He's playing football for a moment there. Whistle a foul, I think, on Matt McClure. Should be 1-and-1 time still. And it is on McClure. He's a junior. And now we're in the bonus, super bonus if you might. So 2 shots for Boley, the 6-foot junior. Taylor often one of the first men off the bench for Coach Carter. His toss there is good. He now has 4. And here we see Jack McCracken, 6-foot junior, will check in for the Royals. McFadden will sit down with 3. And also going deep in the bench, we're going to have Tyler Calusa also check in for the Royals. Bringing out the shock troops here now, Kyle.
And again, I'm talking with both Calusa and McCracken. They have family listing on High School Cube here in the Elgin area.
All right. Thanks for
And
that
watching.
social update you're so good with. And did he make those shots as I was talking to you there?
Yes.
For all the
Yes.
action? All right.
Got them both.
All right. Fair enough. 60-35 is the count. Jason now has the 3. Hannibal Marshall has 1. Lob it. They will near side McClure. In the corner, it is Hicks. Back to McClure. Take a shot here. Hey, Howard, the freshman, will take it. Hey, there we go. Justin Howard for 3. The 5'7", 135-pound freshman. Can that one with a quick timeout right there we'll have. So we'll keep it right here with the excitement of that. Reminding you again on Friday night, it will be at about 7:05. We'll be at Chesbro Fieldhouse. As you know, the 2 teams met on December 12th here at Larkin. 56-53 in 2 overtimes. Larkin won that. And then on December 29th, a 61-50 victory in the championship game of the tournament, the holiday tournament at Elgin, won by Larkin.
And just for you guys keeping score at home, the nicknames for some of the guys, Jack McCracken, his nickname is Cross Country. Well, we'll see how he can crisscross across the country of these the gym floor here tonight. And Tyler Calusa, here's an easy one, TK. So nickname. And let's see what we got here. Favorite movie by Tyler Calusa is Finding Nemo. And favorite quote by Jack McCracken, he conquers who conquers himself.
That's great. It's a great book. Again, that book was put out not at mid-season, but right around the trip to Missouri time to raise funds. Coach Carter and family really put that together. Just $2 for the great book, Kyle. They're probably sold out now, but if you come to a game, make sure you check that out. And here we're back to the action. You see it right there. Lundy will flush. There you go. Ryan Lundy jams it in. 60-40. For you Storm fans, there's a highlight. 20-point lead it is. To Hannibal Marshall. Hannibal dribble drive. Hit the hop to the hoop. Off balance shot doesn't go, but Hannibal will draw the foul. Marshall with 1 point on the night. Storm fans loving that jam by Lundy.
Well, the last time we saw a jam here was at halftime of the game the other night where a 6'8" Christian Negron, an 8th grader, put on quite a show here at halftime last Saturday night.
First toss is good by Hannibal. 61-40. That was impressive.
It was.
21-point lead. We're going to go Alex Feliciano and Damian Clemens will check in. Alex number 5, Clemens number 4. So we're going about as deep as we can here on the bench.
That leaves only one, and that would be J.D. Drake if he's in uniform. The only one who's not in the ballgame. Oh, no, that's right. No wonder he's not in.
62-40 it is.
I forgot that in rehearsal.
5:05 remains. Here we go. It is McClure across the timeline. He's picked up defensively there by Tyler Calusa. Lundy Labatol to Grant. Great combo down low. Off shot. That's going to go. Nice job. Robert Grant, I believe he's a lefty. He shot that with the offhand. Kyle, he's got 18. Big guy's doing well for the Storm. 18 for Grant, 13 for Lundy.
Turnover there by the Royals.
Still a 20-point lead for Larkin. They're trying for their 19th victory on the season and their 9th victory in conference. Well, actually, again, this is a crossover. It doesn't go to conference play. They are trying for their 10th victory here on High School Cube. How about that for number? They're 9-2 on the Cube this year. Bounce it down low. Who's got it? Grant. He's going to be fouled, I believe. And big Robert Grant will go to the line for a couple of tosses.
And Hannibal a little upset because he felt he got all ball.
It's his second foul, as you're going to tell us, Kyle. Grant's got 18 on the night. Grant, first one, no good. Robert Grant is 6'6", Kyle, 230 pounds, and he is a junior. That's great that he'll come back for Coach Taft and the troops.
They should have, here again, they're kind of in the same position that the Royals were in about 3 years ago. So look for this Storm team to be a very strong team 3-4 years down the road.
No good, or even next year with all the freshmen. Yeah. They're really doing well. No question about that as far as playing the young kids in there. Hannibal Marshall, hippity hop, you see there. That was almost a hop, step, and a jump in the Olympics for Hannibal. He was covering some ground, wasn't he?
He was traveling. He was a traveling man.
Triple jump, I guess, in the modern day. Taylor Boley back in there for the Royals. Hannibal Marshall will exit for a moment. Boley inbounding to Clemens. Damian's got it. Damian looks right, dribbles left. Looks left, dribbles right. Dish it to no one. Goes out of bounds. Last touch, I believe, by Hicks. So Royals will inbound. Boley again. 4:16 remain in this one. Boley, lob it tall out on top to Feliciano. Alex in the lane. His shot, no. Rebound, who's got it? Calusa. Tyler spins around to Alex. Feliciano will bring it out. Toss if he will. There's McCracken for 2. Jack McCracken. Nice job.
Touch. Yeah.
McCracken is doing exactly that. Howard, Justin hit a 3. He stumbles there. He travels. That's off balance dribbling right there, Cal.
6 turnover here in the second half here by the Storm.
Ryan will check back in. Amron, we call him more Amron.
And Matthew Smith back in the ball game for
and
the
Matt.
Storm.
Oh,
Big
there's a
turnover.
steal. Steal by McClure. Matt lays it in. McClure with 4. 64-44 Larkin. 3:40 remaining. We're your whistle. What is it? It's a blocking foul, some kind of foul on
Heavy
the
foul on
Storm.
number 20. Matthew
McClure.
McClure.
Boley. Taylor Boley. He's got 4 points on the night. Does he not? Check that. Yeah, he's got 4. Taylor's first toss is good. He's got 5. So we've seen just about everybody that's active, including Daniel McFadden early in the game on this night. Second one, long rebound. Taylor backs up. No. Rebound McCracken. Big Jack will dish it to Clemens. Clemens back to Jack. Baseline move by McCracken. And he gets hit, does McCracken. Jack will go to the line for a couple. 3:30 remain in this one. I don't know if your voice will last tonight, Kyle.
I don't know. It's going to be tough.
McCracken to the line. McCracken has got 2 points on the night. Jack's toss is no good. Again, we've got the big game. Again, 4,386 folks have viewed a portion of the first 2 games, Elgin against Larkin. And you'll have a chance to watch, view on High School Cube and be in attendance and watch and view, if you will. Friday night is Elgin will play host to Larkin. Should be a good one. Make sure your plans are to be watching, viewing, and in attendance or both.
Absolutely. You know what? And be there. What a great, exciting opportunity to come and watch great high school athletes in action.
Howard to Lund, make it to McClure. To Howard. McClure land of 3. No. Rebound. Clemens. Damien will scoot. Damien will bounce it to Feliciano. Alex. Shot. No. Rebound. Who's got it? Taken down by Calusa. Tyler in there somewhere. 3-second violation. Turnover by the Royals. A lot of bodies in a small area right there, Kyle.
And again, a lot of guys out there haven't got much playing time, trying to feel the game out and get into some type of rhythm.
3 minutes remain in this one. 66-44 Royals. Big Jake in the lane. Dish it near side. Land of 3. Howard, he's hit one earlier. 2 now for Howard. 2 threes on the night. Justin Howard, a freshman, has 6. 66-47. Here comes Boley. Boley backward dish to Feliciano. Alex to Clemens. He'll do a dribbling act with that without even dribbling it, for heaven's sakes. He almost headed for Vegas on that one. Land of 2. McCracken, no. Rebound, who's got it? Boley. Boley will bring it back out on the far side. Set up shop again. He says, give me some help. Calusa comes to him. Back to Boley. Here comes Boley to the lane. Yeah. Boley's got 7. 68-47. Larkin having some fun on the deep bench here tonight. 2:10 remain. Matthew Smith to Big Jake. Jake will lose the basketball. Clemens has got it. Damien coast to coast. Yes, sir. No on the shot. Who's got the rebound? Nobody. But it might have been bounced off a Storm. It is. Larkin will inbound underneath their own hoop. Man, are we having some fun, Kyle.
That's a crazy ball tonight.
It is. Going to give myself gym class credit for this one tonight.
You're getting a workout.
Calusa, dribble drive, shot from the hip. No, Grant the board to no one. On the outlet, McCracken. Back to Big Jake. Storm will bring it up. Matthew Smith with 1:40 remaining. Down deep, Grant. Yeah. Robert Grant has 20 points. Nice game for Big Robert. The 6'6 junior looking good out there.
Yes, he is.
Clemens, far side with 90 seconds remaining. He goes right, he goes left. He goes to Boley. Boley on the right angle. Forward, brings it back out. Stolen maybe here. It is by McClure. Matt can lay it in and does. McClure has 6. 68-51. 1:10 remain. Boley far side. Can he lose it? He does. Stolen again by McClure. McClure to Matthew Smith. Smith. Howard land of 3 again. No. Air ball. Grant. No. Rebound Boley. Boley will bring it up far side. Boley to Clemens. Clemens in forecourt. Under a minute. Calusa down deep. McCracken. McCracken bouncing far side. Boley. Boley out on top. Feliciano. They're in no hurry to shoot now. Feliciano. Hippity hop to the hoop. Push it in. No. Rebound Grant. Robert outlet to McClure. Here come the Storm. Storm to Matthew Smith. Land of 3 for the kid. No. Rebound taken down by Clemens. Watch this now. Clemens shovel it in. Nice job by Clemens. He's got 2. 70-51. We're down to 20 seconds. Matthew Smith, the freshman, with the basketball. He's still in backcourt with 13 seconds. He'll over and back, almost there. That was close. Howard gets it, though. Close. There you go, kids. Far side. The fandom with it. McClure.
You finally
Howard.
got some groupies.
Land of 3. No good, and that's it right there. That's your final score. It is the Royals 70, the Storm 51. We've got a full post game coming away in just a moment. But of course, our sponsor tonight, the good folks from Nike.
They'll travel across town to take on the Maroons from Elgin. The sophomore game is scheduled to begin at 5:45 with varsity tip-off directly following at 7:15. Thank you again for coming out tonight, and please drive home safely.
All right, you've got multi-coats. All right, we'll just play it the way it is. That's fun. Everybody's playing. That's going to be Jason Barnhart, I think. I think I got. Nope, he's going up to see. Jason's going to see Jim Harrington. Look at that. That's great. There's your great coach. Great coach. That's great. His dad played for Coach Harrington. Jason Barnhart's dad played for Coach Harrington. His dad's right there. I'm not sure. Kyle will figure it out. Yeah, we will. We'll send somebody else. We'll send somebody else.
Somebody new would be great.
Yeah. That's a great moment.
Hey, do you want to give the yellow one? Yellow?
All right, yellow's coming out. Jimmy Wayne.
I got a monitor. Can't tell how long, man. I've been doing the monitor for a few seconds, then turn it off so it doesn't crash. You know?
We are back in a good moment here. Just to tell you off something that happened off, if you will. Jason Barnhart, the senior for the Royals, hopped up here and shook hands with Jim Harrington, the former Maroon coach. Of course, Jason's dad played for Jim Harrington, I believe in his first year, the 86-87 season. So that was a great Barnhart moment as he came to shake the hands of the legend that is Jim Harrington, who is a South Elgin instructor now from 86 to 2000. He was the coach of Elgin High, and of course in the coaching Hall of Fame wise. Coach Carter coming our way. We'll get a chance to talk it over with Coach Carter right here. As what a fun night it turned out to be after only a 1-point lead early. It was a 13-12 lead at the quarter break, but after that, the Royals had a chance to play some combinations, and in a game that I believe saw Quantice Hunter not score, according to my stats, you waltzed away with a 19-point victory, sir.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Big week for us. We started it off well yesterday with a good day of practice and continued it today, trying to get better. And now we got Wednesday, Thursday to get ready for Elgin.
The Storm is a young team. They have some great young freshman talent, do they not?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And, you know, we were in a similar situation a couple years ago where you kind of throw them to the fire, throw them to the wolves. And the good thing for them is they competed the whole time. They competed the whole time and never stopped playing. And, you know, they won that fourth quarter. So hats off to those young kids for playing hard. We
salute Robert Grant and big guy Lundy up front. Hey, your Daniel McFadden saw some early action tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. He's coming back. He's getting back. Now his big thing, he's back with the team, doing everything he needs to do. Now he's got to get in game shape. You know, he's got to get in game shape. He's got about a minute and a half spurt in him right now. We need to get that to 4 or 5 minutes at a time because he brings an element we don't have. You know, he's a shot blocker. He's a great rebounder. He's a presence on the block. So he'll be where he needs to be the next couple weeks, and we'll get him right for regionals.
We've seen the maturing of Kendale McCullum so much, haven't we? He can really control a game.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, well said, Coach.
He's good. The thing about Kendale that maybe separates him from some other area guys is he's a stat stuffer. He rebounds, he scores, he assists, he plays defense. Every once in a while, he'll throw a couple turnovers in there too. We're getting on him about. So he fills all the stat sheets. He's a great kid. And he's playing his butt off. And unfortunately for us, we can't. He's not a secret anymore.
Yeah,
he's not a secret anymore.
He's outstanding every game.
Compared to Saturday night's game, and obviously it's probably a little bit different for this coming Friday. Just seemed like tonight there was a lot of loose balls, not a lot of crisp ball handling going on tonight on either side.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think the game kind of lends itself to that because they want to play fast. We were playing fast. We were disappointed a little bit in the way we weren't fundamentally sound. And we got to be better than that. We left some turnovers off there on the court that our players are better than. We're not mad at anybody individually. We're just talking about as a team. We didn't value the ball very well.
I've got roughly about a dozen turnovers, but South Elgin had about 17. So.
Okay, yeah, that's a good stat to know because we like to get extra possessions and forcing more turnovers than we're giving up is one way we do it.
Coach, it's a big week, 3 days up the road. You're going to take on the Maroons again.
Oh, yeah. I
heard all the coaches were here watching.
Yeah, I heard they got a little point guard that can really play.
That's right.
Played a game or two.
So, yeah, no, we know. And it was good for our guys, this is a rivalry game. With all due respect to it, it's nothing like Friday.
Sure.
It's nothing like Friday.
Well,
so it was good our guys took care of business, and we'll prepare the next 2 days for what I think is best basketball game in the northwest suburbs, the Elgin Larkin game. So.
Oh, no question about it. And again, folks, the great audiences that watch it on High School Cube and in attendance, it's a doozy.
It is. It's something
and
else.
you loved him in your day, and you love it now as a coach.
Yeah, I do.
Well, we do have to share a cute story with him. We had one of your senior leaders over there for the fandom over there,
John
Garrity was down in Miami with the Palms over Christmas break.
Yes.
And he said everybody down there, if it wasn't for High School Cube, they don't know what they would have done because they got to see the Larkin Royals take care of the Maroons at it. So High School Cube was your fans right here at school are following you guys wherever you may be.
We got great fans. We got great fans, and Garrity and Danny Radcliffe and Riley. They do a great job kind of getting them together. We got super fans all over here, and they're going to be out in force on Friday.
Good. All right, well, Coach Carter, you got some action, some chalkboard thinking about here. He's got a busy Friday, so congratulations on this win, and we'll see you Friday night.
Thank you guys very much. Thanks for the
coverage.
Take care. We really
no problem.
Nice
We're delighted to be here. Fourth-year coach Darren Carter right there. Congratulations with that. We appreciate that. And we're just going to, before you go out there, can you zoom in on this? Now, remember we told you Saturday night, now I got this in plastic. I know that breaks the law, Jeremy. We had Sean King, the photographer, here, and you see the great drive there by Derek Streety. Right here, somewhere Jeremy Hayes is right there, the lanky kid with the camera. I'm picking my nose in the background. And Kyle seemed to disappear in the crowd. But that was in the Courier News. And here, let me turn this over. You saw that all right, Jeremy? You see that? I turned it over in the Sun-Times in mini form. It was on that same Sunday. A little bit, Jeremy's still the same size. But that was Sean King, the photographer. And so Larkin was in capital of the world. And then just in today's Courier News, before we leave you, there was the Q squad. We had their photo there. So we appreciate Sean and all the coverage, of course, for the guys here. Well, I won't upstage you there, Kyle. But it was, we also had hoped to talk with Jim Harrington again. Tonight we had so many great folks here. Jim Harrington, associated with South Elgin High School, retiring after this year, was a legendary Elgin High coach, as you know, and brought his team to postseason play in that great 97-8 team. Of course, his son Sean is the all-time leading scorer in Elgin High history, and Sean now is on the Big Ten Network. So the Harrington family is, one of the greatest moments I had outside of working with you, Kyle, of course. But one year, we went down to Champaign in the old days, and Jim Harrington was in the booth for all the games. So that was some great fun. So Coach Harrington's over there. He's going to assess things. We might see him on Friday night as well. But we're going to spin back that way out there and just get a chance to say a quick goodbye. Can we do that, Jeremy? So that was fun. Don't often have props like that. And we're going to get out of here. There we see the South Elgin, our athletic director here for the Royals, and chatting with folks from South Elgin High School. And again, our salute to the Storm for never quitting. Great young freshmen. How many times do you have 4 freshmen on a team? I don't think I've ever heard that at any level.
No, and like you said, like we talked in the game earlier, he was in the same position just a few years ago. That's a great opportunity for these freshmen to get together. Here again, watch out for the Storm in 3 years. That's right. And also, of course, all the good things that go on at South Elgin High School, including the Beacon Academy, the media group there. We're going to scoot out of here. Our thanks to Nike, of course, for that one. Jeremy, anything else? Any other photos to look at? Hi to Holly. Hello, Holly. I want to thank Holly for helping us out here this evening. There's Holly saying goodbye to everybody right there. How else can we wrap up things and
right on camera with that. Hello, Holly.
She was our technical assistant tonight.
As we say goodbye after a 70-51 victory right here for the Royals over South Elgin. Yeah, she looks better on camera than we do. I'll say that.
Anything's better than us.
And that means 19-3 record-wise for the Royals this season. We'll see on Friday night. The Storm will fall to 5-16 for the campaign. This is a crossover game conference-wise tonight, so it doesn't go in the books as a conference matchup, if you might. So, for Holly, for Jeremy Hayes, and for our assurance man back at the studios of the Sun-Times, of course, that's Christian. Also, Kyle Bolt right here. Repeating that final one more time. You can watch all the highlights. You know that on highschoolcube.com. Royals win it 70-51. We will see you for the big game. The third time the two teams have met this year. It's going to be Elgin playing host to Larkin 3 nights up the road. So we see you at 7:05 on Friday night right here on High School Cube. I'm Jeff Myers. We'll see you next time.